Hi guys, we just saw The Revenant and we're here to share our first impressions with you. You liked it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did.
Just to check.
I did like it. But first things first, the technical aspects of the movie were excellent. Okay, just right out of the box was amazing. Was the shots, the acting, the script, the sounds, the music were completely well made. Really good.
Yeah, that part is really, yeah, the landscapes, the way it was shot, it's just amazing.
Yes, definitely. The way nature was portrayed was really amazing. It was really refreshing to see.
Yeah, I like the way nature really had involvement in what the characters were doing. The sense that nature really plays a major role. Less than I was expecting, but really still plays a major role.
Yes, I agree, definitely. And also the movie in itself was really visceral in many ways. There are some scenes that made me cringe from the brutality of it, but they weren't gratuitous. So it was really...
Yes, I mean, it takes a lot for me to cringe, really, and this movie achieved that. That scene with the bear, it's one of my favorite scenes from the movie. It's interesting because in the trailer they show it.
Mm-hmm.
They show basically all of the movie in the trailer, to be honest. But that scene, they showed it, and it's so visceral, like you said, because the camera doesn't shy away from what's happening.
Exactly.
It doesn't cut, you have to watch everything happen, and it makes you feel what the character is feeling. And that's fucked up.
Yes, definitely. It was, I mean, I've seen other horrible scenes, you know, not just for movies, but this one was really well made that it was really impactful.
It was intense.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was intense, yeah.
It was definitely an Oscar-worthy movie, even though I would like to see a little faster pace and a few more elements added to the narrative. I felt just slightly a movie a little bit slow paced, but it wasn't enough to deter me from my opinion, which is this is a great movie, even though I think it could have a little bit more pace.
It's interesting because some people have told me that some people who have watched the movie have told me that the movie was slow paced, and it was the narrative is too stagnated. It doesn't happen that much. And so when I went to see the movie, I was expecting a little bit of that. I was expecting the technical aspects to be good, obviously, but I was expecting to be more boring. But I didn't felt that way, honestly, when I was watching the movie. I think for a more mainstream audience, it's slow because it is a slow burn movie. I was expecting the movie to follow basically Leonardo DiCaprio for the entire time, and it doesn't. It shows narrative, it shows history happening in different places. So I don't really agree with the fact that the narrative is stagnated. I don't think it is. It just takes its time for us to appreciate what's happening, basically. It's not a Michael Bay type of movie where
No,
everything is fast-paced.
Thank God for that.
I know you really didn't want that to happen as well.
No, definitely not. You know, it's just my taste, because everything else, I mean, like I said, the technical aspects are really top marks, and I just felt that they could have more.
Alright, so I would say that the technical aspects of the movie are good. It's an objective evaluation, let's say. Those are good. In terms of taste, I would recommend this for people who isn't looking for an action movie. It has a lot of action, but it's not the type of action that you find in an action movie. It's a more realistic, sometimes more brutal. I would say.
Yes.
Maybe too brutal for someone who is just trying to watch an action movie. I would say that it gave me a little bit of the vibe, even though it has nothing to do with 12 Years a Slave. But the vibe of the movie is kind of the same. Really realistic, but with some good, well-placed moments of lyricism, basically. So if you think that what I'm saying is interesting, you will probably like the movie. If you think it's boring, then you won't.
This movie is not for someone who just likes shoot 'em ups and explosions.
Which I like sometimes, but
Yes, I mean this movie really deserves your money, and I really think you should go watch it if you want to see something different, something really well made, not some Michael Bay shit. Okay, something deservable of being called art. Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
something
Strong
good,
word, yeah.
something good. If you want to see that, then yeah.
The story is simple, but I don't think it's simplistic, but it's quite simple, quite straightforward.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of fur trappers who are attacked by Indians and then they have to...
Exactly. That's why I wanted a little bit more narrative elements added to the narrative.
They had some interesting things to think about with the French
With
and stuff like
exactly
that.
with the destruction of habitat, with the animals, animal cruelty. I mean, those are important subjects that they could added a little bit more.
Sure.
Of that.
Yeah, I think so. One thing, if you don't like to see animals being, let's say, mistreated.
Mistreated is a euphemism.
Yes. If you don't like that, yeah, you're gonna have some issues with the movie. The actors do a really good job.
Yeah, definitely.
Tom Hardy, Leonardo DiCaprio, and I don't know the name of the kid. The son of Leonardo DiCaprio is also good, but there is another kid in the story who is really, really good. I think it's Will Poulter,
Yeah,
something like that, and he's really good in the movie as well. So yeah, I think if Leo wins the Oscar this year, it's fine.
Okay.
It's a thumbs up for me.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's it. We could go on and go into details, but I think that would just spoil.
We don't want to spoil the movie for you.
But
when it's a bad movie, I have no problem spoiling the movie.
I ain't afraid to die anymore. I've done it already.
Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think. See you next time.
Bye.